The way that you feel when you start the day can greatly impact the kind of day you are going to have. This yoga flow is filled with heart-opening poses that are aimed to raise your vibration and has been paired with a guided manifestation meditation that specifically focuses on having a great day. Welcome to Move and Meditate. My name is McKenna, and I'm so glad to have you here with me today. Come to the top of your mat and we'll begin today in mountain pose, shoulders relaxed back and down. Take a moment to connect with your breath and decide what intention you would like to set for today's class. Inhale both hands up and grab your left wrist with your right hand, exhaling as you lean to the right, opening up the left side body. Inhaling back to center, exhale as you grab opposite wrist and lean to the left. As you come back to center, float those arms down and roll your shoulders a few times, backwards and forwards. And now we'll clasp our hands behind our back, opening up through your chest and shoulders with our first heart opener of the day. And as we come back into neutral, begin to roll the neck from side to side, gently waking up the neck and shoulders. And when you're ready, inhale both arms up and exhale down into forward fold, keeping a generous bend in your knees. Inhale to a flat half back and exhaling onto all fours. Knees are stacked under hips and wrists under shoulders. Waking up the spine, we'll do a few rounds of cat-cow, moving with the breath. You can gently rock your hips from side to side if that feels good. Coming back to a neutral spine, begin to tuck your toes and push your legs up and back for our first downward dog. Pedal your feet out, waking up the calves and hamstrings. And then slowly begin to lower your knees as you sit back onto your calves for child's pose. And repeat, either in your head or out loud, today is going to be a great day. And as you come out of child's pose, tuck your toes and begin to sit back on your feet. It might be more comfortable for you to place a pillow or blanket between your feet and seat. Just notice how your feet feel. Coming onto all fours, you can pitter-patter your feet if you like, and then send your hips up and back again for downward dog. Inhale your right leg up, exhaling as you bring knee to nose. And again, inhale to three-legged dog and exhale, knee to nose. Good job. We'll do this one more time. And then float that leg to downward dog. Doing the same on our left side. Inhale as you lift your left leg into three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Move with the breath 2 more times. And then lower that left leg to downward dog. Round forward into plank as you slowly lower down onto your mat. Lay your right cheek on the mat, extending your right arm parallel to you as you start to roll onto your right side. You can cross your left leg over your body for a deeper stretch and focus on your breath. Rolling back onto your stomach, place your left cheek on the mat, extending your left arm out and roll onto your left side. And choosing to cross your right leg behind you for balance and a deeper stretch. Roll back to center and place your hands underneath your shoulders as you gently press up, keeping a soft gaze, and then lower. Sliding your hands down to the top of your ribs, press up into an upward facing dog, lifting through your chest and shoulders, choosing to either lift the knees or keep them planted. And exhale as you lower down to the mat. Allowing our breath to work for us, inhale as you lift into upward facing dog, hold, and exhale all of that negative energy. Inhale as you push back into child's pose, and release, exhaling. Again, inhale as you come into upward dog, hold, exhaling all of that stress and anxiety away. And inhale, send your hips back to child's pose, exhaling as you sink into the pose. Continue this cycle as you let go of what is no longer serving you. On your next inhale, we'll meet in downward facing dog. Pedal your feet out and then lift your right leg up and step it forward between both hands, lowering that back left knee. Inhaling both arms up into a modified lunge and hold, focusing on your breath. Bring your left palm down to the mat and lift your right arm up for a side stretch. So you can place a block underneath your left palm if you need to bring the earth closer to you. And if you'd like to go deeper in this stretch, grab your left foot or ankle with your right hand and be sure to keep your chest lifted. Come back into our modified lunge and clasp your hands together behind your back, opening up your heart, sending out love for the day ahead. And now shift your hips back, straightening out the right leg for half splits, exhaling into the pose. Bending through that right knee, we'll lift the hips and come into downward dog. Doing the same on the left side, bring your left leg up and step it through both hands, lowering your right knee onto the mat and inhaling as you come into modified lunge. Lower your right hand to the mat as you open up to the left. You can grab your right foot or ankle for a deeper stretch. Coming back to our modified lunge, you can clasp your hands behind your back, opening up once more. Choose someone to send some love to today. And then send your hips back for half splits. Bending through your left knee, press your hips up and back, and we'll meet in downward facing dog. Rolling forward into plank, chaturanga dandasana into upward facing dog, and we'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale as you raise your right leg, bringing it forward into a high lunge. Inhale, arms reaching up for the sky. And then lower your left palm to the mat as you open up on the right side. And lower your right arm, clasping your hands together behind your back, and smile as you open your heart, exhaling gratitude. Framing your right leg with your hands, send your leg back to downward dog and lift through your left leg as you bring it forward into high lunge, hands reaching up for a nice stretch. and lower your right arm, opening up to the left side body. Press up, bringing hands to clasp together behind your back, sending love to your current self for showing up today. Bring your right foot up to meet your left, and we'll meet in the middle of our mat. We'll begin 2 sun salutations, so inhale your arms up, and exhale as you dive down into forward fold. Step or hop back into plank, and chaturanga into upward facing dog. Exhale to downward dog, and then step or hop to the middle of your mat, slowly rolling up. And again, inhale up, exhale as you dive down. Step or hop back into plank, chaturanga into upward facing dog, and exhale into downward dog. Step or hop to the middle of your mat, and slowly rolling up. Awesome job, guys. Alright, we'll inhale our arms up, exhaling as you dive down. Then inhale to a flat back. And slowly sink your hips down, sitting onto your mat. Come into a wide-legged seated pose. Inhale your arms up, and then exhale as you reach forward. Your hands might come to rest on your feet, ankles, or shins. We're all going to look a little different. Slowly roll out of your stretch and come to lay on your mat. So grab the outsides of your feet, coming into happy baby, and you can stay here or you can choose to gently rock back and forth. Letting go of the feet, you can let them come to the mat and gently rock your knees from side to side. You can choose to stay on one side for as long as you like. And then whenever you're ready, you can slide your legs down your mat. And bring your hands to your side, palms facing up for our final resting pose, Savasana. Great job today, guys. We will now begin the meditation portion of today's video. You can choose to do this meditation in Savasana, or you can choose to come into a seated position. Gently close your eyes, and we'll take a moment to connect with our breath. So inhale for the count of 4, and exhale for the count of 5. Again, inhaling to the count of 4, and exhaling to the count of 5. Continue this cycle of breathing as you focus on nothing but the calming waves of your breath. Letting go of any stressful thoughts with each exhale. Feel the tension release from your body as you continue to breathe in the count of 4 and exhaling to the count of 5. On your next exhale, you may return to the natural way of breathing and become aware of the deep stillness that is within you. Know that no matter where you go or what you do, this stillness is always with you. And from this stillness, begin to feel a sense of gratitude. Gratitude for this moment and breath. Gratitude for laughter and love. For the next few minutes, focus on sending waves of gratitude to every part of your body. Fill yourself to the brim with this elevated emotion. And now, let that elevated emotion pour out of you as you send it out into the universe, sending love to everyone you will interact with today. realizing that your words and actions have a huge impact on those around you. And now shift your focus to the tasks that lie ahead of you today. Focus on that feeling of gratitude as you begin to see yourself interacting with the world around you. What are you wearing? How do you feel? What are the thoughts that are going through your head? And ask yourself, what's the absolute best thing that could happen to me today? Start to think about what your perfect day would look like and feel like. And now start to bring your awareness back to the breath. Wiggle your toes and fingers. And hold on to that feeling of gratitude. Take it with you throughout the rest of today. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and come back into this present moment. Continue to be grateful for everything that you have and everything that is coming to you. Thank you for practicing with me today. I post new videos every Monday, so be sure to click that subscribe button if you'd like to see more. My name is McKenna, and I hope that you have a wonderful day.